Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at index match. Match locates the position of a specific value in a row or column. An index retrieves the data from that same position in a different range. Now if you look at my index match syntax, we have the array, the column that contains the results you are returning. We also have match, returns the relative position of an item in an array that matches a specified value in a specified order. We have lookup value, the unique identifier that tells Excel to find within a specific list. We have lookup array, the column that has your unique identifier. Then we have match type, exact match. Now if you look at my table, I have name, I have monthly tax, then I have monthly savings. Then I also have another table here. Of course, this is the table we are retrieving for. So we are retrieving the information year into this particular column and this particular column. Of course, the monthly tax and monthly savings of these people. So the first thing we need to do is to use data validation drop down list to bring all the names here into this particular cell. So to do that, you will need to find your data tab, which is this is my data tab. Then under the data tab, I have my data validation. Then I will click the drop down, click your list, then your data source. This is my data source. Then I will hit my enter and press OK. Now I have all the names here. So let's go for the first one, Martin's Lugard. Now I write my formula equals to index. Now the array, right? Now if you look at the index match syntax, array, the column that contains the result you are returning. So, and the column we are returning will be the monthly tax column. So you will come here, this particular column, and then you put your comma. The next thing is to type your match. So we have another argument here, lookup value. So our lookup value is going to be Martin's Lugard. Now if you look at the index match syntax, the definition of lookup value, the unique identifier that tells Excel to find within a specific list. So I will click comma, then another argument, lookup array. Lookup array, let's look at the definition of lookup array, the column that has your unique identifier. So it means that where to find my lookup array, the column where to find my lookup array. So here will be the lookup array, because if you look at this particular column, we have Martin's Lugard there. So that will be our lookup array. So then I will put my comma. Then the next thing is exact match. So I will close my bracket, Before I press my enter, you see that index will be the one to return the information. So match will be the one to search. It's like a search engine. Then index will return the information. So I press my enter. If you look at it now, I have 200. And if you look at this column B of Martin's Lugard, I have 200. Now for the monthly savings, that will be okay. Let's quickly check for others. For James Moore, the same. If you look at James Moore here, $150 US, we have 150. So now let's check for Michael James. For Michael James, we have 250. And if you look at here, Michael James, row 5 we have 250. So let's look at the monthly savings for Michael James this time. The same thing, that will be equals to index, the array, what we are returning, that will be monthly savings, then match lookup value. The lookup value will be what? Michael James. Lookup array, yeah, it will be where can we find Michael James? Yeah. Then exact match will be the exact result, exact information. So press my enter. So if you look at Michael James information, we have 150, we have 250, then we have 100. So let's check again. Let's check for another information. Let's say Bankole Moses 350. If you look at Bankole Moses here, we have 350 and then 120. Now, can we use XLOOKUP to get the same result? XLOOKUP. Now, let's see. So I will clear what I have done here. I will also clear this, then use my XLOOKUP. Will be equals to XLOOKUP. Lookup, the first argument, lookup array. A lookup array will be Martin's lookup value rather. Then lookup array, where can we find Martin's lookup? Of course, that will be this particular column. Copy down, put your comma, then return array. The return array will mean what? The column we want to return. Of course, that will be monthly tax column. Close my brackets, then hit my enter. So if you trace it, we have the same results, 200. What about the monthly savings? That will be equals to XLOOKUP. The lookup value will be Martin's lookup. The lookup array will be this particular column. Then return array. The return array will be monthly savings, the column to return, the one we want to retrieve. Close my bracket, then hit my enter. So if you cross check for Martin's lookup, we have 200, there also 200 there. Monthly tax, 200, for the monthly tax 200. If you look at the monthly tax here, 200, then monthly savings 300, then monthly savings 300, the same thing. Also, if you click your drop down list, you check for Michael James 250. If you look at Michael James here, 250, and then 100 for the savings, monthly savings, $100. Hope you've learned something today. Yeah, thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.